Hello everyone, Brad here again with some more California Adventure. Last time I did Disneyland, so I am going to be kind of intermittently jumping between the two parks. I do plan on doing Galaxy's Edge, so I may focus a little more attention over there on that side. But I'll show you what I have new over here. Since the last video, I believe I only had the track for Grizzly River Run, and then I sort of had the bear on the top of the hill. So I'll kind of walk you through what I've changed so far. So you'll now see I have just kind of the outline for the walking path, which goes around from back here. So that's kind of near the entrance. I've kind of started where I'm going to have the queue. So this is going to be the building, which is like the big store. I think it's red. Yeah, it's like a big red cabin looking thing. But anyway, the line comes down from there. It takes you through here. And this will be the loading area. There's a lot of cool little buildings and scenic things, which I'll have to put around here. But this is kind of where I started with the theming so far. So as you get on the ride, you're coming through. I've added misters, rocks along the edge of the water. Got the trees. You'll see the walkway as well. Kind of refine that. At least just on this side. I'm going to have to make it a little further out and matching. Then it comes over to the viewing area. This is where the plaque is. You can kind of get a good view of the little water wheel here. This is where the Eureka sign would be. Again, I don't use any custom scenery at all, so I'm just going to go with that. I kind of like how the building turned out. It looks about right. The one thing I'm not a fan of is this for the paddle wheel, but it's about the best thing I could come up with. As you look through the scenery, and unfortunately there's nothing that's looks anything like a paddle wheel except the actual boat. So this is what I'm going with. It kind of gets you the idea. So there's the building, and then I added a few little props inside. Probably can't see it from here. Just a few random things. Alright, coming along the up ramp. Now this area here is kind of like behind the scenes stuff, but I'm just going to fill it with trees. Pathway. This is all going to be a lot of trees and stuff too, but I haven't gotten to that yet. I'm still working on getting the terrain correct. Now this area I'm going to call complete. That's why you see all the trees there. As you come up the hill, you drop down. I went and cleaned this all up a lot. Shaped it the way I needed it to be. Added trees, bushes, things to give it more texture. And that's one of the things I don't like about custom scenery. You know, somebody will make like a building and they'll just plant it on the ground and call it good. But that's only part of it. Having the trees and the bushes and the things all around it, the little details, that's what I think really adds and makes it stand out. Alright. So I've added a lot of these little rock cove things. This is a fun piece because if you're doing anything with rocks, you can put them through where tracks are. So whereas normally you would be limited on doing that, you can just put it right through the track if needed. So using these with a combination of boulders, it's always fun. I didn't make any changes to the bear. I kind of like how it turned out. You'll see I've added some trees on the sides of it though. And I started working a little bit back here. This still needs some more work. All of this needs more work. Then you drop through here. And you go into the tunnel. Then you come out the tunnel. And that's where I stopped kind of theming everything in depth. Just kind of doing it in phases. So I think that's all the updates for this ride in particular. I still need to go back and finish this side of the Grand Californian. And yeah, you can see that's where the monorail comes out. Now, moving along, I added this whole street area, which is where they usually have like the Zootopia meet and greets. I don't know why it's jumping around. So you got very colorful buildings. I'm not sure, but I think they're inspired by Utopia or from the movie. I never really paid too much attention until building this now. But they are very colorful buildings. I like how this one has the brick with the blue. Alright, then moving along some more. I kind of wanted to finish this turn here, this big curve area, just so the center could be done. And we've got a bunch of places here. The terrace, the golden vine, there's like another thing here. But you can see I've kind of started it. And I'm happy because I get to use roses. I think they look good in this game. And this is like the walk-up bar slash, I think they have snacks here. Can't recall. And I decided I would use these as tables. Try something a little different. And here's where like the main restaurant area will be, and it'll have 2 floors and all that. And then there'll be like one more area here. And then the preview building, the blue sky preview building. And then I can fill it in with trees, and that will finish this area here. So from the top, you'll see Radiator Springs will come off, the Pacific Wharf, and this just kind of will turn into Little Mermaid, which will be right here. That'll be a fun one to make. And then I can get to the fun stuff too, over here. Pixar Pier. Alright, let me show you nighttime in the new areas. I haven't even looked at it at night. Hopefully it's decent. Okay, so I need more lights over here. I didn't put any lights in the... I think I put one. Yeah. And as far as the mountain goes, probably need some more lights up here. I did light these buildings. Yeah, that should be alright. There's some lights over here. So that's pretty much it for this update. Not too much going on, just kind of slowly working my way through this Grizzly Peak area. That way I can move on to the fun things. So, as always, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.